And welcome back to Sports Weekly. And right now, we gotta talk about Chris Webber. Chris Webber is one of the most decorated player back in the 90s when he was in college. And Fab Five. This guy was one of the best college player coming out of college. And right after college, he was drafted by Orlando Magic. So it looked like the Shaquille O'Neal and Chris Webber gonna end up playing, but he was traded to Golden State Warriors immediately and had a stellar rookie season with the Golden State Warriors. And as a rookie, he averaged 17.5, 9.1 rebounds per game, and 3.6 assists per game, and 17.5 points per game, sorry. He also won NBA Rookie of the Year award, and unfortunately, he had a big conflict with the head coach, Don Nelson. Coach Nelson is known for a fast-paced, run-and-gun type of offense, but he wanted Chris Webber to be a post player, a center. Webber was a great passer, and he can also handle the ball, but Nelson wanted Webber to be the center and play that small ball type of lineup. And this kind of started a conflict between the coach and the rookie, and they ended up trading Chris Webber. The Washington Bullets traded Tom Gugliotta and 3 first-round picks for Chris Webber. And for Chris Webber, everything worked out, and the rest is history. He became one of the best power forwards around late 90s and early 2000s. But what happened to the Golden State Warriors after Chris Webber got traded? Following year, the Warriors led by Latrell Sprewell and Tim Hardaway missed the playoffs that year. And it was the same result of the next year for the Golden State Warriors. And in 1998, they looked like they're gonna have the little big break. The Warriors had the 5th overall pick from the Washington Bullets, and they eventually drafted Vince Carter, but he was automatically traded to Toronto Raptors for Antoine Jameson. And Vince Carter kind of helped Toronto Raptors to be one of the most exciting around the early 2000s, most exciting team because they have Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. But for Golden State Warriors, it just went downhill after that. In 2000, Warriors drafted Gilbert Arenas, but only played 2 seasons with the team. Gilbert Arenas signed with the Washington Wizards. Now, it became Washington Wizards 2003 and became one of the best shooting point guards in the early 2000s, and he was nicknamed Agent Zero. And Warriors and just keep going downhill. Warriors eventually traded Speedy Claxton and Dale Davis for Baron Davis, and that helped the team, but it wasn't enough to make the playoffs in 2005. From 1994 to 2005, they didn't make the playoffs. They have like this 12-year drought, so that's kind of sad. Around that time, Warriors needed to change, but they got lucky in 2006. Everything changed when they traded for Steven Jackson and Al Harrington. That was the year where the Golden State Warriors upset the number 1 seed Dallas Mavericks. The We Believe Warriors was born that year. It was a great upset, but they lost the second round against the Utah Jazz. But it was still exciting year for the Golden State Warriors. Looked like they ended the drought. It was like a Chris Webber curse. It took them 12 years to recover from Chris Webber trade. Let's just say the whole decade was dedicated to Chris Webber because it was a domino effect of bad luck for Golden State Warriors. But nowadays, they are in good hands with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. But that is it. We're Sports Weekly, and make sure to check out Filipino TV on Instagram and TikTok. So, I'll see you guys next week.